My kids, they're all super proud of themselves. They're like little rock stars, and it makes us really happy. As for having more kids, well, I'm not really thinking about it right now. You never know what the future holds, only the man upstairs knows that. Right now, we just want to take a break and enjoy these little ones. Bella's 6 years old, and the rest are around 5 and Cristiano is 12. We want to savor these moments. As for the top-level football, it's tough, man, always in the public eye with millions watching. Going back to play after everything was incredibly hard, even with my mental strength. But, you know, I had good support from my family, especially Georgina. She told me to go out there and play, enjoy what I do. It's a way to help me forget the difficulties. And training was good too, but football moves so fast, you don't even have time to catch your breath. Georgina is a strong woman, and she's been through a lot, even from a young age. She has an interesting life story, and she's mature beyond her years. We help each other out when one of us is feeling down. It's nice, we make a great team. As for wedding bells, I'm not really thinking about it now, but who knows, maybe in the future, I'll tie the knot. You never know what's around the corner. About the new manager, Erik ten Hag, I didn't know much about him, but I did hear good things about the job he did at Ajax. And yes, it's been a roller coaster with football. It's a tough business, especially with so many people watching. Playing again after everything was really tough, but my family and Georgina were there to support me. About the criticism, it's easy to point fingers, especially when you want to distract from other issues. They always seem to put Cristiano Ronaldo on the front page because they know it'll sell more papers. People love drama, you know? Sometimes it's hard to deal with, but I've learned that it's all part of the game. When you're on top, people always want to bring you down, and you realize that when you're a bit older. I don't really read newspapers or social media much. It's not worth it because 90% of the time, it's just garbage and lies. The media can be pretty negative, especially towards my family. But I don't waste my time on that, I'd rather be around people who love me. Speaking of social media, it's good to be the most followed person on Instagram, but it's not all about the numbers. I think people like me because I'm charismatic. I mean, I'm not a nutritionist, but I'm like a juicy fruit that people want to take a bite of. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain in English, but you get the idea. As for what drives me, it's not just about money. It's about being the best, beating others, setting records, and feeling that adrenaline. Football has changed a lot in recent years, it's become more of a business. Clubs treat players like commodities, and it's not just about the game anymore. But I still have the passion for the game. Now, when it comes to Manchester United, things have been a bit complicated. I felt like the club and the coach didn't show me the respect I deserved. It's been a tough time, and I think some people within the club wanted me out. The Glazers, the club owners, seem more interested in marketing than the sport itself. The structure needs a change if Manchester United wants to compete at the highest level again. I don't really talk to the Glazers, they leave all the power to the club's president and sports director. I know many Manchester United fans are frustrated with the Glazers and how they run the club. They're taking a lot of money out, and it's not going back into the club. The fans are right, they want what's best for the club. As for my behavior at Spurs, I regret leaving the stadium early, but I felt provoked. It's not just about that one incident, there were issues behind the scenes that people don't know about. The relationship with the coach is not good, and it's not just for the press. It's real. I'm focused on the World Cup right now, it's probably my last one. As for my future with Manchester United, it's hard to say. My priority is the World Cup, and we'll see what happens in January.